I saw the story about Stephen Ross, and he was offered $10 billion to sell the team. And normally, I know that a lot of you out there may not be Stephen Ross fans because he hasn't gotten it done. He hasn't figured things out, right? And they haven't won. And so apparently he was offered 10 billion because he, as a real estate mogul, he's kind of done a genius thing, right? He got a property, improved the stadium, improved the amenities of the stadium, improve the ingress egress of the stadium with tunnels and bridges and area. It's a hell of a lot safer and more convenient to go in and out of. Then he added a tennis facility, a practice facility, and the F1 race, and there's a hospital. So there's a gondola, for Christ's sake. Rolling Loud is, I believe, I want to say, I may be wrong. Tom Garfinkel, please correct me if I'm wrong here. I want to say Rolling Loud is one of the top 5 rap festivals in the world. Okay. I don't know if Jazz on the Gardens where it ranks, but it's a pretty damn big event also. So I'm telling you, like, he has created value on that property that just goes through the roof. Pretty smart. Not only Stephen Ross, but Garfinkel and all of that. So the 10 billion was for all of that. Okay. And control of all of that. And he said no. And he's going to remember, I told you that his daughter's in the mix now. I thought he's going to keep it in the family now. I thought maybe he could bring a partner on, but it looks like he's buying out Beal probably and keeping it all himself. He can do that. He, doesn't matter to him. He's got the money. And if he bought out Beal, he bought out before that bid too. So he bought it cheaper. So this is where I am going to part ways with some of you. Are you ready with this? Here's where we're going to differ on some opinion here. Okay. I am glad he didn't sell it. Do you know why? I love the path the Dolphins are on. It reminds me a lot of Bitcoin. We are stuck in this FUD the last 2 years where I laugh where people tell me, well, no, the team took a step back. Really? It did. So if they have their pass rushers healthy and their entire offensive line is healthy, and if X would be healthy because he's not out. Look at him. He's out there in free agency. Nobody wants his ass. Okay? Nobody wants his ass. He's going to take a minimum deal, a couple of incentives. He's not going to sign for much money. He's got 87 kids and 47 baby mamas. He's going to play because he needs some money badly. So, but you look at it. They're a better team if they're healthy at the end of the year, but nobody will tell you that. Which that's the FUD that's out there, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt that they lie to you, that they've taken a step back when they haven't. I argue that they're a better team now. And as they season along the way, they'll be better. What I need is for them to have some health, and I need Mike McDaniel to figure some stuff out. I love the direction they're going in. I love this front office of Chris Greer, Marvin Allen, and Reggie McKenzie. Okay? I think we have one of the best front offices in the NFL. I think this is one of the best rosters we've had in decades. I just think we need a couple of breaks that we haven't had in the luck department with some health. So I wouldn't want new ownership who then immediately is putting everybody on notice, because that's what happens with new ownership. Your head coach, your front office, everything goes on notice, and they flinch a little bit. They haven't been around, they haven't seen the progress, and it's gone. And it reminds me a lot of Bitcoin. Every time we have like a consolidation period, the fear, the uncertainty, and doubt sets in. and people start writing these negative articles, and they start talking, and oh, it's hit its top. Oh, from here it's going to go down to 10,000. Oh, it hit to 25. Oh, that's it. It's over. It's going to go back down. Oh, it went to 30. Oh, it's going to go. And it's the same thing now. Oh, it's going to go back down to 30 and 20. And no, it's not. And it's going to go to all-time highs again. And then all those people shut up and they just disappear and never say anything again. And that's what's going to happen. The people that complain about Tua will disappear. The people that complain about Stephen Ross will disappear. The people that complain about the Dolphins will disappear if they can just get a break or two here in the health department. That's really what they need. Because I actually think if you could get a Phillips and a Chubb back by the end of the year at 75, 80%, but then you've got Chop and Shaq and you've got Kamara part of that mix, I think you could be pretty damn dangerous. I actually think if Holland now has two healthy knees, Holland didn't have one knee. No. Our safety had to have two bad knees. How in the hell do you injure two knee ligaments? No, that only happens in a Dolphin uniform in a freak year where you lose all your linebackers, all your pass rushers, and 2/3 of your offensive line. No, that only happens to our boys. I love the direction we're going in. I love this team. Does it need to improve? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Mike McDaniel, Tua, Tyreek, Waddle, the defense. Everybody needs to improve. Yes. Nobody is immune to that. But let's sell you that it's a reset. It's not. Let's sell you that it's a cap crisis. No, it's not a cap crisis. You're in a run over the next 2 years where you've hit like on 8 draft picks. Nobody re-signs 8 draft picks, you morons. You have to make tough decisions. And what have we told you already about those decisions? Did they really let go of a pass rusher? Did they let go of a left tackle? Did they let go of a shutdown corner? Did they let go of a number one wide receiver? No, they didn't. They're going to sign a number one wide receiver. They're going to sign their quarterback. They're going to sign their pass rusher. They're going to sign a tackle. You know, that's what they do. So, in a way, Dolphin fans don't realize it, but the Stephen Ross not selling is a good thing because we've been trapped into this chaotic state of making changes because it's been bad. Our changes don't need to be made. It needs to be tweaked. They're headed in the right place. They got good players, great character, great work ethic. They just need a couple of breaks, and the coach especially needs to grow up and really mature with his decisions on game day. Those things happen. The decision of the Ross family to stay on board and keep it on track are going to really pay off for you guys. Finally, because you deserve it. Every one of you, all you fanatics out there, the NorCals and the SoCals and the Dolphreakies and the Big E's, you know, the Chris Barkers, you know, all of you, man. You all deserve it. All you hardcore fans out there, the true Finn fans of the world and all that, you're gonna get your due. It's coming. But staying on the path, on the right path is important. I've talked about the Heat, how they're kind of on the wrong path. They're not really on the Heat path. Well, the Dolphins are on the right path. You got to stay with it. You know, the Cats, as they developed a Stanley Cup type of team, They went through their they kind of how, hey, are the Dolphins physical? Are the Panthers physical? Do the Dolphins have enough guys to get them over do the Panthers have the stars that they need? It's kind of like you're watching the Dolphins kind of go through the same process of trying to develop that culture, and it just doesn't happen overnight, especially when you've been a mess for so long. So you're going to hit the wall, you're going to make some mistakes, but you're not on the wrong path. You're on the right path. You just got to kind of keep tweaking it. And I think that that's what the Dolphins are at. They're at the point of tweaking. They're not at the point of blowing things up. And I'm glad the Ross family didn't do it.